It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan, Kobe, or Wade. Kenny, do you think Wade's impact on the NBA has gone underrated?
I think it has. I would say that I can't name 3 two guards in the history of the game that have a better career than him. I don't think I can name more than 3. Jerry West, Michael Jordan. That's about it. I'm not sure.
You know, above all else, Wade has won titles.
Kobe.
And he's done it in a number of roles with a number of rosters. He's a unique player, and over the last decade and a half, I have to agree with you, Kenny.
But those are the 3.
Yeah,
Kobe,
I agree with you.
Kobe, Jordan, and West. Everyone else can't say they had a better career. Maybe it's equal, but not better.
That's a good one to consider, good one to chew on. Time now for tip-off. We send it over to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Man, we finna win this game, y'all.
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And really no surprise here, guys, at all to find them among the elite teams in their conference. And moreover, I'd say this is a team with a legitimate chance to win it all.
I'm with you there. That's a safe bet. I mean, they've played angry this year with an edge, really pounding down and beating up on people. As long as they save some of that fire and fight for the postseason, they're going to be a scary team to face.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh are small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low.
Dragic created the space for that shot with a solid screen.
It's deflected. Stolen by Bosh. Wade outside. There's the dish to Dragic. Doubled by Cook. Wade outside. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Mozgov with the block. And they're able to recover. Just 3 to shoot. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Freak with it. Wade picks him up. Cook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And so Cook nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Dragic against Irving. Dragic kicks to Wade. Bosh the screen. Wade drives in. Good ball movement here by the Heat. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he gets the bucket. Wade's got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
LeBron dishes to Cook. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
The drive by Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end. Well, Dwayne Wade in this one, he's already up to 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Cook. Mozgov passes to Cook. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Wade, a screen on Mozgov. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. James with the bucket.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Good on the shot.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Here's Cook. And Whiteside sends it back. LeBron kicks to Cook. Outside Irving. They set the pick. No good off the front iron.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Dang, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
From downtown, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering, and it's Cook missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
All right, Doris. Now Wade, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Wade penetrating. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And a wide-open look for Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mahinmi's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for James. And it's Cook missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Cook out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kicks it to Winslow. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving dishes to Cook. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. Cook's got 6 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Freak after Dwayne Wade's miss. Now Freak, and it's all evened up. Cook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Now here's Winslow. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Back to Dang. Whiteside kicks to Winslow. 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
In the corner, it's James. Dishes it to Cook. Baseline jumper. No luck. Wade with the defensive effort. Heat have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Bosch can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Irving passes to Cook. And he misses the going basket. A tight game. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Bosch. Fires from 14. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Winslow. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Dang with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Passes it to Cook. It's stolen by Wade. Outside Dragic. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. It's deflected and stolen by LeBron. Freak with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And here's Dragic following the three-pointer by Freak. Out to Wade. Bosch trying to free himself up. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Dragic.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's James. Pass to Cook. Wade with the defensive effort. Miami leading by 3. The kick out to Bosch. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put forth a nice effort. He had 23 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. The drive by Green, and that is good. Green's got 7 points.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Irving dishes to Cook. .152 left to play here in the half. Oh!
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He had a nice open look right there. He's got 10.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Irving attacking. The pass to Cook. The screen from Thompson. Mozgov passes to Cook. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So they take the lead. And that's 20 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And he gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here is Cook, following the score by Miami. Picked by Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Freak with it, working on Green, and it's Cook missing. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. Some solid defense there from Cook, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close.
Dwayne, give it.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Miami trailing. Here's Wade. Out to the wing. No good from Dragic. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Now here's Dang. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Freak with it. Wade is covering. Stolen by Bosch. And here's Dragic. He has 5. And it's Wade penetrating. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Dang. Back to Dragic. Wade outside. Lock at 6. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. Double team on Wade. Here's Dragic from outside. That's good. Dragic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 1st in shooting percentage, 2nd in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offenses. Opponent scoring ranked 2nd in the league.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Right side a screen. And there's the feed to Dragic. Back to Wade. Right side sets the pick for Wade. High arcing shot. Dragic with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Cook kicks to Love. Smith drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he can't get the first one. 7 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. LeBron outside. And no good trying to get that one. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And the Heat shooting 43% for the game. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Cook. And it's James in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Wade. Here's Bosch. Mozgov with the block. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Bosch. And it's Cook missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more 3-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with it.
Irving against Wade. Down low, here's Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6 assists here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Outside Bosch. Now Green. Miami no good on that time either. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And it's Miami with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. He kicks it to Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Wade. Here's McRoberts. The second chance effort, and he gets it to go.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Dragic in for Gerald Green. They set the screen. Feeds to Cook. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Wade kicks to Dang. Bosch, the screen. Here's Wade. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Here is Cook after the made shot from Dwayne Wade.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. 31 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Dragic kicks to Dang. Back to Dragic. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Freak. Banked in off the glass. Cook's got 35.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Dragic kicks to Wade. And that one's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Irving can't hit. The Heat leading by 4. Wade kicks to Dragic. He feeds it to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And so here is Miami following the score by Cleveland. Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. Outside Bosch for 3. The shot is off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Freak to the inside. Mozgov, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up after that time. Wade dishes to Bosch. Pass to Dragic. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Puts up the baby hook. And the shot is good. Popping in off the front of the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving passes to Cook. He dishes it to Mozgov. Kicks it to James. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. James has got 6 points in the quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Cleveland.
That free throw missing.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Dragic with it. Out to Wade. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. The shot no good.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Back to LeBron. Here is Cook. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Down low to tie it up. Mozgov's shot is off.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Now here's Bosch. Wade with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Wade against LeBron. And the rejection by LeBron. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Atlanta Hawks. Irving kicks to Mozgov. He hits Freak, top of the key. Back to Mozgov. It's good. This game is all even.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Here's Wade. And that one hits back iron.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Here's LeBron. Yes!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Nah, for real, bro. It's fire, bro. It's hard, bro. Game is fire, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
He missed one. Oh, he's trash. Oh, he's done for. They finna kill him in the locker room. No cap.
No good at the
oh, yeah, he's cooked.
Second misses also. Outside Irving. The dish now to Cook. And they go to the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here's Dragic. This is the Bosch. Outside Dang. There's Dragic with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. From deep. Missed. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled, to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. For Indiana, they won their last matchup, that game against Brooklyn.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast of the Pacers live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
I think for the Pacers, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Cook out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at center. Now, here is George. He's coming off a 34-point game against Brooklyn. Hill kicks to George. Boozer dishes to Ellis. Back to Boozer. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Young against Irving. Here's Cook. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And stolen by Freak. The feed to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. Young outside. In the corner, George with it. Again, Indiana.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron passes to Cook. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cook's got his third basket of the night right there. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Ellis. And it's blocked by Cook. Irving against Young. And a wide open look for Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up. Irving against Young. Dishes it to George. From past the arc. LeBron grabs the miss.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now, here's George following the miss by Freak.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Heat.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Ellis. Solid defense there from Cook.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Ellis. And the rejection by LeBron. 4-on-3 break. Cook, good. Cook's got 9.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And Hill throws it down.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Boozer. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Freak. Outside, George. It's Young on the wing, covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Young kicks to Hill. The rebound by Cook. Cleveland leading by 3. Left side, Love. Mozgov dishes to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Freak with it. Young's there. And it's Cook missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting.
The Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland. Cook, he's in at shooting guard. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Smith. Young passes to George. Turner with a screen on Smith. Back to George. 6 to shoot. It's Ellis on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George. Ellis has got his first basket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended up with 38 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Kevin Love has subbed in for J.R. Smith. And Turner with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Clock is at 3. Stolen by Ellis. And there's Paul George on the assist by Ellis. George has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. James with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. And the layup is good. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here. We've seen some good numbers for Free. 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Irving, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. The drive by Ellis. They get it back. The second effort. And that one's good. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming up the court are your Pacers.
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Freak is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Indiana, 2.5 games back.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
To the middle, here's James. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis kicks to Young. Indiana moving it around. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 6.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Stolen by George. Here's Ellis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Young against Irving. Outside, George. Inside, Turner dishes to Boozer. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Cook, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Young passes to Ellis. Boozer with the screen for Ellis. LeBron against Boozer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Young. And then for Cleveland, Mahaney's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Livingston in for Irving. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group. in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Stuckey drives inside, and it's good. Stuckey's got his second basket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Hill, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Cook. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now here's Stuckey. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Cook kicks to Livingston. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And stolen by Freak. Drops in the breakaway layup. Cook's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they take the lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Stuckey brings the double team. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hill. It's stolen by Mahimi. It's stolen by Hill. Stuckey kicks to Hill. Stuckey drives inside. And the shot is good.
And not a great start.
And the first half comes...
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Young is out there with Ellis. Then there's Carlos Boozer. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Pacers leading by 5. Outside, George. Excellent D there from Bosco.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And George, here we go. Mozgov with the block. Hill a screen on LeBron. Nobody near George. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Yeah, but I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
To the paint, screen by Young, and that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Monte Ellis.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. Turner's checked in for Boozer. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
George against LeBron. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Turner comes with the double team. Both wide open look for Love. Gets a very good look and converts. Love's got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Ellis dishes to Young. Pick up by Hill. To the inside. Here's George. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Love the pass to James. Freak with it. He's picked up by Hill. Mozgov drives in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And stolen by Freak. Oh. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Ellis. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Now George, 11 points in the game. To the middle. The kick out to Young. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. George double team. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Indiana. Solomon Hill is checked in for George. C.J. Miles comes in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Young. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Kevin Love. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cleveland? The Cavaliers leading by 13. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Cook in at shooting guard. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. Thompson with the bucket.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ellis kicks to George. Back to Ellis. They need this one. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. It's tipped. And Thompson kicks to Cook. Stolen by Ellis. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hill. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Young dishes to George. Pick up by Hill. And George kicks to Hill. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
The Pacers making a switch here. Boozer's checked in, and then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for J.R. Smith. Hill passes to Young. Makes it off the glass.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
Now, here's George. He's guarded by Cook, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Ellis on top from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Baseline jumper. Again, the miss by Ellis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Irving kicks to Cook. They double him with Boozer. And so here's Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Love dishes to Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Thank you, Doris. Pick up by Hill, and it's Ellis penetrating. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Ellis. He has 14 points and 2 steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
That's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pacers trail by 11. Young outside. Passes to Ellis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Free throw, no good for Ellis. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Cook. And he banks in the layup. Cook's got 40 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Irving against Young. Pass to Ellis. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Irving attacking. That's good. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
They set the pick. Boozer passes to George. And he gets it to go.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good
Rodney
shot.
Stuckey's checked in for the
Great
Pacers.
shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. They double him with Boozer. Stolen by Boozer. Stuckey kicks to Hill. Young dishes to George. To the inside, Stuckey. Mozgov with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And there's the pass to Stuckey. Just 5 to shoot. Money from the wing.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
For Cleveland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
2 minutes.
And Hill over to help. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds. No rebounds. We need to dominate the glass. Big. Get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
1:57 left in the 4th. Back to George. Feeds to Young. Outside, George. In the corner, it's Boozer. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. George, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court are your Pacers.
Kicks to Young. Hill sets the screen for Young. Goes up off the pick. Rejected by Cook. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Boozer with the screen for Young, and the officials have called the other screen right there.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here are the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
I mean, I make sure that we play strong deep.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
All right, though, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night, bro. Y'all boys